We are now live. All right, we're back with another Drip podcast. Then we're gonna start this off pretty light, and then we're gonna ease into the more controversial topics that we have tonight. I'm gonna start off celebrating Dave Chappelle because Dave Chappelle, he just recently came out with his new, I guess, stand-up. They're probably gonna hit Netflix soon. It's been floating around on YouTube, but he finally got his name back. He got his licensing for a show, and Comedy Central has paid him. That, like, what he's done, and he's even said in his little bit about what transpired, that he has done nothing that his colleagues have ever done, which was go to his main boss, which is the people. Right? He went to his main boss, the people, told him to stop watching. His people stopped watching. Comedy Central saw it. They paid him his money, gave him his name back, gave him his license back.
That's only right.
License to his show.
That's the only right thing to do. What was they supposed to do? This man created the show. He's the man behind the show. We're not gonna pay him for being the person that did it.
I don't know if y'all watched it or not, but it's like a minute and a half bit of it floating around on Instagram. It was like, a lot of my peers have signed contracts, and I've signed the same contracts that they signed, but I was able to get out of it. I do not know what dick tastes like to this day. My peers can't say the same.
In our time, Dave Chappelle, for our generation growing up, Dave Chappelle is like probably one of the only comedians I can just sit there laughing.
Yeah, he is. I think he is like the Eddie Murphy of our time.
Pretty much. He the GOAT, if you ask me. Pretty much. I'm gonna lie, because I can watch the stand-ups on Netflix. I can watch them again over and over again. And I'm gonna laugh all the time.
And that's how his show was. Like, we can watch his show to this day, and we are still gonna laugh just like we laughed back in 2008.
Goddamn naggers. Now he make like real jokes, like it's real life reality, but he put it into a joke, and it's just funny because it's real. Yeah. And that's what makes a joke a good joke. I'm tired of all these sensitive ass people in this world. He can talk about whatever, and not be
apologetic about it,
or not be offensive about it.
Yeah, that's true too.
Well, people are going to be offended, but he's not coming off as offensive. Yeah, people are going to be offended, but he's not saying it like, I don't like you, y'all type people. It's just a joke. Mm-hmm. He's just saying it. And he don't apologize when he said it, he just say it.
And like, you take it how you want to. This is just me. I ain't
gonna lie, man.
You get mad if you want to.
Our generation, the millennials, and this Gen Z generation, they really just a bunch of, I'm gonna say this word. We can't bleep it out because it's loud, but it's a bunch of pussies out here, man. Definitely. And our generation led these niggas to be pussies.
Why you say that?
What do you mean? Why I say that?
How did we lead the generation behind us?
Because did we not learn from the generation before us?
We can't,
or people that was ahead of us.
But we learned about the generation before us, and we caught on to the generation that
exactly.
was coming into.
But we took more heed to the aftermath.
Right.
And now we led them into it, and they take it to another level. So we got this real shit. Mm-hmm. Got into this pussy shit and was like, oh, we can live better like this. Then we gave it to them and they was like, oh, we like this pussy shit. And we gonna take it to the next level. We gonna go off extra pussy shit. Exponential. Damn.
Well, I guess that's Dave Chappelle stand up in one phrase. Y'all took off with this pussy.
Salute to Dave Chappelle. Salute to Dave Chappelle, man. Y'all ever seen that picture on it's on Instagram, Facebook, all this other shit you put this be on. We on one tonight, baby. With the lady with the baby and the baby sipping the Budweiser, talking about I was raised in the 80s, y'all niggas are pussy.
Because Bud Light is the go-to, but when we was younger, I seen so many Budweiser cans floating around on the ground, but now it's just
man.
and light business.
Hey, when I was younger, I want to say I was about 9, and we was at a family function, family party, or so. I think I don't really remember, but I remember my daddy was drinking that Budweiser. Cause that's what niggas was drinking. Cause niggas was tough. Niggas was pussy today. They gonna drink a Bud Light or some light, some Heineken, no alcohol. But the nigga, he was drinking a Budweiser, and it was still a little bit left in the can. He told me to go throw it away, so I'm going to throw it away. He was a little bit shaking. You know me, I'm curious. I'm like, why do you niggas keep drinking it? You know, what's up? Took a shot. Niggas found me laid out by the trash can. I stay away from the red and white cans.
And it's Budweiser. I don't even see it in Kroger. I don't hardly see it.
Let me tell you, all this new beer they coming out with, trying to raise the alcohol percentage. You'll never ever get next to these head busters. These Budweiser gonna have you.
Tell them about that head buster, Red.
They gonna have you. I don't care how Heineken is cool. How they gonna have you fucked up? But go match that Heineken with that head buster. You out there.
That's a fact.
King of dealers. You out there.
We got off topic so man. We get off.
Look, man, salute to Dave Chappelle. Salute.
Yeah, salute to Dave Chappelle, man. Goddamn.
I'm glad you got your money, man. Keep doing your thing.
We had about everything.
We gonna keep watching.
And I guess on a lighter note, we seen the biggest feud in hip hop that ever turned around ever so quickly, probably within a day or less than a day, with Young Bleu and Tory Lanez. Young Bleu had a very good single that just came out last year, and Tory Lanez, the king of remixing everybody's song, he remixed Young Blue's song. What's the name of that song with Drake? Your Mind Still. He remixed Your Mind Still, put it on YouTube. Young Bleu went to his team and told his team to get that taken down. Tory Lanez,
and they got it
take it down.
I mean, which was the right thing to do.
The matter of hours. But Young Bleu approached Instagram and Twitter, and he was like, "Hey,
tag me.
Hey, at least when if you're gonna remix my song, at least shout me out, tag me in it, something." Because Young Bleu supposedly has reached out to Tory Lanez quite a few times, didn't get anything back prior to that, and he didn't have no issue with Tory Lanez not responding back. But when he remixed the song and put it out there, and you didn't shout him out or anything,
I would have had an issue with you too.
Exactly. So he had him take it down, and after Young Bleu gave his piece, I guess Tory Lanez saw that and hit him up, and they brought him into the studio, and then they made a song. Made a couple songs actually from what video,
which is how all stories end.
Yeah, exactly. Get an understanding and go off of that. Because I think this is singers. I think I think these guys are more R&B.
Definitely.
If this was a rap issue, like somebody took somebody else's beat and kind of like dissed them on it or something, it would have started a whole rap beef. But
see, that's why, man, as men, we need to understand, like, you don't have to take it that far.
You don't.
All you got to do is just talk.
Get an understanding.
Just communicate. Communication rules the nation.
But you got to understand. You got to understand that we are talking about the entertainment industry. Ain't nothing entertaining about talking and understanding.
Yeah, because this story is going to be gone by tomorrow.
Nigga, I took your shit. Come get it.
I like this, boy.
Hey, but that's true, because this story isn't going to last. This story was probably trending for a few hours.
It was trending when they were beefing. When they figured it out,
it was over.
No.
Yeah, they ain't about to be talking about this no more.
Exactly. Until they release whatever songs they made. That's it.
And you know what's crazy? The industry, all these media outlets, they gas the beef.
Oh yeah.
But they put water on the fire whenever it's time, whenever they start
when shit start getting real.
I learned earlier this year, most successful entertainers that rap anything, even actors and actresses, most of their drama turned that into dollars.
I mean,
that's a fact, though.
That's fact.
That's an attention draw.
And when you would draw attention, sometimes it just comes.
In the entertainment, bro, I remember I was sitting in a meeting one time. There's no such thing as bad publicity, bro.
At all. No such thing as bad publicity. Because
if it brings eyes to you, capitalize.
And
that's all it is.
You can turn that news around as soon as my eyes get on you.
Yeah, right. Oh, I don't know what happened.
But we got this going on.
For real, though. That's how it always be.
That is very true.
I'm just glad they hashed it out, man, because I didn't want to see them going at it. No, they not. It's just, it wouldn't even look right to me. Like Young Bleu and Tory Lanez going at it. It's like, come on.
Especially with all this mess Tory Lanez got going on with Megan Thee Stallion. It's like, bro, you beefing with females, now you beefing with another artist. Like,
he's not beefing with the female.
Nah, you shut up, bitch. You beefing.
Have a giant.
Look, man, we not about to be disrespecting this woman. Not this H-Town raised woman. We not about to be disrespecting her like that.
Hey, I think we need.
Hey, why you get defended? It was a joke.
We might need them. Yeah, we're gonna move to the next topic before Ray say something that's gonna get us all shot. 1501 gonna be knocking that out door.
1501.
Yeah, you good. But we not.
Different situations.
Right? Different strokes. Alright, so on the more darker news, Fort Worth car crash on I-35. When I saw that video, only footage, I saw the aerial footage as well, but the first initial footage that I saw was a guy on the other side of the freeway watching
the
cars. And I'm like, damn.
I seen the 18-wheeler just
and man,
look, fuck shit up.
It was this dude on Twitter. I really wanted to say something to this fool because he was on Twitter. He was saying he had a video of the crash's power up or whatever. And he was like, well, why the fuck they driving so fast? They know it's ice on the road. I'm like, fam. That shit came in a couple hours. Niggas didn't know.
And you can't see black ice.
You can't see that shit.
And you can be. And first of all, it was like wet and rainy. It wasn't.
Yeah,
it wasn't snowing or anything.
Yeah, so
it's Texas.
It's Texas.
So
understand
if you're doing 50 or 40 on the freeway and it's cold out, once you hit that black ice, and you know how freeways go up and down, they could have been on a decline.
Yeah.
If they going 40 and they hit that black ice on the decline,
shit, they going 60 now.
Exactly.
So that's why I wanted to say something so bad. I'm like, ignorance. He don't even know.
Ignorance, bro. People don't understand what black ice is.
People need to understand. We in Texas. People down here don't buy snow tires. So y'all
for the people up north on the East Coast, Midwest, cars come standard with snow tires.
Yep.
Like when you come, like the tires up there are more expensive than they are down here, and it's just a whole different type of set of tires. Like that's why when you do buy a car, you could buy a car with some ruined fucking tires because the tires aren't part of a warranty at all.
Yeah,
the wheels are nothing. It's like that's why they be trying to sell you rims and shit. That has nothing to do with the car. It brings no value to the car. So when you put them tires on there, you just got tires on there. That's it. They can sell you a car however you want to because it's with tires, whatever tires they want you to have on your car, they can give it to you just like that. Especially in the South, because we don't get snow. They don't give a fuck about what tires they sell.
Once you cross that Mason-Dixie line, ain't no snow tires down here, baby. We all in that heat.
Monday and Tuesday, Monday night and Tuesday supposed to be down to 11 degrees.
Man, I seen that shit.
They already canceled school.
Yep, they called today. My son's school called today. Ain't no school Monday.
We ain't got no school Tuesday.
It's virtual.
It's all virtual. It's all virtual.
Ain't got to cancel enough for me. They gave me the laptop, but I'm canceling for you.
Hey, look, we wasn't doing nothing either. What they thought was gonna happen? We not leaving the house.
But to piggyback off of that, 13 people died in that crash.
13? I thought it was 5.
13.
Was it 2 crashes or
It
two
was,
pileups?
it was like
So,
75 to
It was
100 cars.
an initial pileup of like 35 cars.
Yeah.
And then like more started trickling in, and then they couldn't even tell how many cars after that point.
Damn, man, this shit is crazy.
Shit crazy.
Even if you was in the midst of sliding on this black ice, even if you would have jumped out of the car, at that rate, you still would have hit that ice and slid right into the pile.
It was a video I was watching with the 18-wheeler. It was a FedEx. Rolling in. And it hit the truck, it hit a pickup truck and it flipped over. But I seen the dude, when it flipped, the dude fell out and walked off. Y'all got to pay attention to that. I seen that. Because the truck flipped and the dude, all we seen was this dude just get up and he just started walking off.
That Paul tripping red.
Nah, I swear. I swear.
Yo,
Red
ass,
sauce shit. I didn't. I swear.
What ingredients?
We can pull it out.
Hallucinogens.
They got an aerial view on here, man. I was like, God.
I saw it, and then because somebody had pointed it out. That's the only reason I paid attention to it.
This is it. This is the mecca of paranormal investigating. Do you
But this is just a cleanup, though.
That ain't the video. Man,
That's a lot
you
to
see
clean
how
up.
that truck is just like that, bro?
I think that's the truck. It was a white truck.
It's so crazy. That's crazy. Man, look, man. If the news tells us the weather is going to be, and I'm saying this to everybody, if the news says it's going to be cold and it might be ice on the freeway, just stay home. That job not worth it.
For sure. Man.
That job is not worth it. People, this job is not worth your life. It's not risking you going out there, driving on this cold, icy freeway and potentially getting into something that's happened like that. It's not worth it. Don't do it.
Whenever I think about my job getting in the way of my safety, I think about Dame Dash. Dame Dash be having the realest quotes. So you woke up this morning to go to work for another man?
Hey, he ain't lying.
You gotta fight your sleep to go make another man make more money. Bro, he be so real with the most. I was like, damn, Dash make me. Dame Dash,
he make me feel bad.
Yeah, he do.
It's like, what? Maybe I should just quit today,
Right?
Oh man, people, please don't get up out your bed and go to work when you know it's about to be freezing cold. When you know it's a potential that it might be ice on these freeways, on these roads. Don't do it. Just save yourself some time. Just sit at home, drink you some coffee like you normally would, or some wine. God, just say, man, look, it's a good day. Stay home. Don't do that.
Yeah. And speaking of staying safe, if you want to keep your scalp safe, do not put Gorilla Glue in your hair.
A factoid.
This woman, Tessica, forgot her last name, but Tessica didn't have any more of what she would normally put in her hair, and then she grabbed a can of Gorilla Glue and put it in her hair. Edges was laid. Concrete to that scalp.
Oh shit!
She couldn't even shave it with a razor.
I don't know how long she had it. Was it like 2?
It was like a month. Because by the time she posted the video,
it was more time. Okay, yeah, like a month. All right. So this woman had to go get almost like a surgical shampoo in order to.
Hold on, a black doctor did this, and he created the chemistry inside of the chemicals or whatever he put into her head that released that. Just so y'all know, Black history.
So here you go. That ain't shit. They ain't no bitch putting this shit. Niggas have to invent that shit, but they don't want dumb enough to do it. That's red.
I ain't saying that. Y'all don't let them put no words in my mouth.
But yeah, so luckily she was able to get all that crap out of her head. Shortly after she posts to Instagram and let the world know that she got her hair back, instantly verified on Instagram. Instantly 800,000 followers. People condoning and applauding her doing this dumb
for anything
ass.
Look, bro,
for anything.
Do y'all? I just want to ask this: do y'all feel sorry for her?
No,
Hell nah.
Why would you feel? She did this to herself,
bro. I looked at this shit, and once I found out she was 40 years old, it's like
she was 40. Bro, I didn't even know that.
I thought she was 22.
Hell nah,
she was
40 years old.
Gorilla Glue. And by the way, all you stock gurus, y'all need to go invest in some Gorilla Glue.
Look, man, bro. Look. First of all, in order for you to buy Gorilla Glue, you gotta walk past the cosmetic section. You gotta walk past the hair section, the stuff with all the hair cosmetics, and you gotta go into the hardware department to get some Gorilla Glue. On the label, it says, "Warning: do not apply to your skin." Why would you think this would go in your hair and be good?
Maybe it was already in her house, and she just needed some glue for it.
She's 40. I don't care if it's already in your house. You too old to make that mistake.
And niggas don't go to the store often to pick up some Gorilla Glue.
No.
That shit been sitting in your house for a good little minute.
Exactly, man. Come on, man. People.
Stop
feeling sorry for this woman.
I don't want to.
All right, he got the footage of this man flying out the car, upside down.
Watching. She was amazing.
Oh, this nigga did come out the window.
Fell out the window and just walk off. Amazing.
That's crazy.
Motherfucker.
He's like, shit. What's that truck? Write this insurance claim and go sit my ass down.
It ain't funny, but it's funny.
Yeah, right?
Because I can picture myself going, damn, nigga.
Real though. You know, because when you make it and you like, I'm good, oh shit. But yeah, man. Tessica, I'm glad you got well. They fixed you. I'm glad they did this.
40-year-old dummy.
We ain't showing you no sympathy, man. You should have known. You too old to be doing stuff like that.
Can you see Google how old she is?
No, she cool.
5 kids. Fact checker.
40 with 5 kids.
5 kids.
What example are you setting?
Dumb and dummies.
Child.
Man, hold on. I like this red boy. This is the red boy we need every
All right,
night.
if y'all don't know, we have a fact checker here now. So there's no wrong information being brought to you guys anymore. All facts.
My bad, y'all.
All facts.
We had to do that for this man.
I be drunk sometimes.
Who?
Him.
Oh.
I be drunk sometimes, but not tonight though.
Mr. Denzel Washington tonight is real.
Chill! Why you gotta bring up old shit? Living in the past.
All right, anyway, moving on to our last topic for this evening. Rondo. What's the name of the video? Reaper?
Soul Reaper.
He just dropped a new music video today called Soul Reaper. And in the first 30 seconds of the video, it's an impersonation of him robbing Lil Durk
and killing him. Lil Durk.
And as we all know, King Von is friends or acquaintances
very close
with the man who is
Lil Durk.
They call Lil Durk.
So, and in the midst of this, each one of them was friends with King Von, who just recently passed away last year. So there has been some beef and altercations between Rondo and Lil Durk, and then he drops this video, Soul Reaper, where the first 30 seconds is him robbing someone who's impersonating Lil Durk. And it's obvious. It ain't no, oh, this ain't nobody. It's clearly a Lil Durk lookalike, for sure. So,
first of all, the nigga's a clown. I just want to say that.
Definitely is.
Yeah, because first of all, come on, Quando. You gonna put a dude in the video looking like Lil Durk, rob him and kill him in the video. Lil Durk still walking around breathing, bro. Stop it. That's clown shit. When we was coming up, nobody would have ever posted something or said, man, I'm about to go kill this nigga.
Hey, but what we said earlier,
niggas are different these days.
Publicity. All publicity is good publicity.
Just go get them talking. Whether they talking bad or not, they talking about him.
You don't know. He probably about to drop an album next week.
And
or a mixtape.
Durk ain't worried about a nigga from Savannah.
Nah, not from Savannah. Savannah.
The Voice just
sound like a
over.
place you retire.
The Voice just did over
like 70
triple platinum.
The Voice just did 70-some thousand sales in the last week, and this is like how many weeks going, and it's still selling like that? Come on, man. Lil Durk, bro, I salute you, man. You a real nigga. Quando Rondo, you're a clown.
From Lil Durk's perspective, he's probably looking at it like you can't beef with somebody who's not on your level. Like once you stoop down and give him the clout that he wants, he's gonna win.
Well, my nigga Drake say anybody I'm beefing with is a no name. Know these niggas.
Look, man. All I gotta say is when Lil Durk bought all the seats to Quando Rondo's show, he didn't do that show.
That was a 50 Cent movie, though.
I don't care if it was a 50 Cent movie. Lil Durk did it to him. And 50 Cent didn't have 50 Cent, and when he did that, it was different. Ja Rule ain't nobody on Ja Rule count having killed anybody in 50 Cent count.
It don't matter. It's a move out of 50 Cent book. He did it.
Lil Durk did it. That was really a boss move for Lil Durk. It wasn't nothing for 50 Cent. That's different.
Yeah, but the idea came from
why do you do that?
Because it was different, bro.
How do you know? He just be talking.
Yeah.
he be trying to gas Durk.
You don't know what been happening back in the days in the streets of New York with Ja and 50.
You're right. Anyway,
we just know what was going on between Durk and Rondo.
Because these are some different type of niggas.
Yeah, these are some
niggas get killed. You left that in the street. You didn't bring that in the raps.
Yeah, that's true.
And hey, I can see 50 Cent killing one of Ja Rule's friends and him rubbing it in his face. I can see it. And Ja Rule too scared to retaliate. I can see it. Or beating up one of his friends. Something like he was that bully. Like he son that nigga for real.
He did. Just like Lil Durk's son and Quando Rondo. Quando ain't did a show yet.
I would call it son.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Why?
that.
Quando ain't did a show yet.
But you can see he still doesn't give a fuck.
He did a show in the middle of
You can post a video, nigga, but these videos don't make that much money on YouTube.
And since we compare
Quando Rondo ain't did a show in the middle of a pandemic, that's not so surprising.
It's not.
Other niggas have
done shows, but it's not a lot of shows. They're not doing shows back to back.
They not, but
so a nigga not doing the show is not surprising.
We talking about Quando Rondo, the same nigga. Look up his last album sales. I think it was like 5,000.
That don't mean shit to an independent artist.
Okay.
It's still all his money. Still all his sales.
All right. Well, how you gonna how that nigga gonna be for the nigga that's on his
That's
side?
what I was saying. That's how I'm 12.
So for him, so for Quando Rondo to be down here and Lil Durk to be up here, for Lil Durk to mention him,
he not gonna mention him.
He has. Nigga, you bought tickets to his show. He acknowledging
He
him.
didn't mention nothing. He just let that nigga be.
So how did people know Lil Durk bought the tickets at the show?
Come on, man. The show.
He let them know that.
He know.
He had to tell somebody.
He let Quando Rondo know, like nigga.
He let him know publicly.
Whatever y'all niggas saying, I ain't with it. Anyways,
How you know Lil Durk bought?
Yeah, how you know?
because I seen it.
Exactly. You seen it. I seen it. He seen it. She seen it. They see we all seen it. Cause who told them?
Nigga.
I don't like him right now. This is my nigga.
And I'm just saying, if you comparing it to 50 Cent and Ja Rule beat, I never once heard Ja Rule go at 50 Cent ever.
Nah, he did.
When? Where? On a song?
What was it called? Clapback or something like that.
It was brief.
Nah, it was. I like the song. I ain't gonna lie.
It was.
I know that.
Come on,
You remember that?
Hey, but back in the day, that bitch was jumping in motion. That bitch was jumping.
But yeah, and that's true.
That bitch was jumping.
Yeah, you can say he went back at him at that, but if it becomes an ongoing thing, I wouldn't say Lil Durk is sunning this man because he's not. I don't see it. Yes, Durk is at a tremendously higher level, but he's not sunning him. I really think he's just, all right, nigga, keep trying to get your clout because I ain't gonna help you.
Pretty much.
That's how I feel it is. He just trying to be bothered.
It's certain shit I want to say. But I just don't want to. I ain't gonna say it because
you're gonna sound biased.
Yeah, I'm very biased because Lil Durk is the voice. Who is this guy?
The voice of who?
That's the last name of his last album. The Voice.
Who is the voice of
the Streets? I ain't gonna lie. The Streets is behind Durk. The Streets is really behind Lil Durk.
Streets behind Jeezy. Streets behind Gucci Mane.
No,
Streets
I'm talking about right now.
Streets behind a lot of people.
I'm talking about right now. Right? Yeah, they behind Pooh Shiesty and all that. But right now, if you really just look at what's going on, bro, Lil Durk is
trending now.
He's been trending for a
so
while.
Has Lil Baby, so has Da Baby, so has Pooh Shiesty, so has.
But
so
don't
many other rappers in hip hop.
No one calls any of these rappers the voice.
Niggas can call themselves anything.
Nobody called him the voice. He named the album. He named the album that.
No, he named the album the voice, but it's niggas who actually tell him that though. You the voice of the streets. That's why he's
the niggas in the album
that. Yes, the niggas probably in Chicago.
Look,
I'm glad I'm not.
He's from Chicago.
I ain't behind that.
Exactly. So the niggas from
Chicago.
Chicago.
If you're from Houston and you rap,
so the
and
streets
all
of
the
Chicago
around
behind him. Not the United States.
But
right? The world? Top flight security of the world, Craig.
If niggas feel you, bro, niggas is gonna feel you.
Niggas feel him. I'm not saying that
I'm in H-Town and I fuck with Lil Durk.
But you saying he the head of the streets right now.
No, I ain't saying he the head of the streets.
You saying he the voice of the streets
I'm saying
now.
the shit this nigga is dropping, it make niggas feel it in their soul. That's what I'm saying.
Bro, that's the same way I feel when I hear Lil Baby. I feel like the streets is behind Lil Baby.
Yeah, they behind him, but if he don't got that name, the voice. Lil Baby is a real
nigga. That was a made up name. It's a made up name.
But it ain't, no, it's one thing to make the name up yourself. It's another thing when people tell you, bro.
They told you after you told them.
You didn't know, he didn't say it first. The nigga had a conversation on the phone with his homeboy.
Okay, the people around him said that. People in the streets wasn't saying that.
Chameleon is the mixtape Messiah.
He told us that.
He told us that.
Over and over.
He is the mixtape Messiah.
That was his signature when he got on tapes.
Mike Jones said he was the voice of the streets at one time. His third album was called The Voice.
Did niggas tell him that, or did he say that?
Probably a nigga he was on the phone with.
Exactly. T-Bears called that nigga, hey, bro, we gonna call this on The Voice. You the voice of the streets, right? I'm the voice. Go name this album The Voice.
Hey, man, fuck with these niggas talking about Lil Durk, the voice of the streets. I fuck with him. You know what I'm saying?
We all fuck with him, but the voice is just a nickname, man. It's just a saying. You the voice of the streets. Okay, cool. You got it. Just like Jeezy was the snowman.
And I'm going to backtrack to my nigga Charleston White.
Charleston White.
Can't be no rapper be the voice of the street, nigga. Get your
Why not?
Huh?
Why not?
You talking too much.
Yeah.
He ain't saying nothing that's getting niggas incriminated and indicted.
Whatever, nigga. You can't be no rapper be the voice of the street.
Shit, nigga. If a nigga got talent, nigga.
Hey, since they got Trump out, Charleston White is my new favorite nigga.
Right, he needs to run for president.
He needs to run for president.
2024, Charleston White.
Hey, Candace Owens say she might run for president.
I'll vote for her too, because she be on either there.
I would too.
All right, well, that's it for this podcast. Please like, comment, and subscribe, share, and please let us know how you feel about our topics, and we will be back sooner than you think.
Sooner than you think, in the blink of an eye.
Woo.